It's another documentation TLDR, workspaces, sites, and teams. This section of documentation has a few pages. Some of these pages are really long. Some of these pages have big tables of information, but the TLDR here can be pretty quick. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance you're in onboarding because your company is setting up one of these professional workspaces, as we call them. And a workspace holds your websites. And a workspace has people or teams who work on the websites. This idea is probably faster to just show rather than read, so I'm going to jump over to one of my demonstration organizations here, Pantheon Cooking. We've got websites related to cooking here. There are team members in this workspace. They have different roles, and those roles have different permissions. Now I'll jump back to Docs here. Here's the breakdown of the roles and permissions. You can add people at the level of the whole workspace. I could do that here. Or you can add them at the level of a single site, right over here. There's a lot of detail in this section of Docs. Read it all in detail if you want. It's pretty standard stuff in the software as a service world. Probably the biggest thing in my mind that is unique or special about Pantheon is this concept of a supporting workspace. I found this really nice when I was a Pantheon customer at a web agency. Well, I wasn't directly the customer, and that's kind of what supporting workspaces is all about. A university with thousands of websites could have one web agency added as a supporting workspace for their toplevel.edu site, and maybe another web agency added as the supporting workspace for the alumni donation website. We found that that is just easier, cleaner, simpler to add a supporting workspace, just like this, than it is to re-add the individual employees of a given agency to individual websites. In this model, the university, or Pantheon Cooking in this case, is Pantheon's direct customer, and the supporting organizations, those agencies, are doing the development work. That's different from web agencies who work in the model where they are Pantheon's direct customers, and those agencies build websites for clients who might not even know that Pantheon exists. Okay, I went a little deep there on supporting workspaces because I think this section of Docs is different from what you'll find elsewhere. I think it's cool. But the rest of this info is more dry than cool. Your websites go in a workspace, and you give people access either at the level of the whole workspace, and therefore all the sites within it, or you're granting access to individual sites. That's the TLDR.